promise is number one, to secure and protect the people of Nigeria. We will ensure the enemy, the criminals are not stronger than government. We will have one government, and they will not have space in it. We will secure Nigerians. We will unite Nigeria.
I am ready to work with Peter Obi, Bauchi State Governor. The Bauchi State Governor have firstly, the first governor to declare support for Peter Obi. He have finally declared totally that he's ready to work for Peter Obi for 2027 election. You know what it means? Don't understand. Don't understand. Don't understand. Bauchi State Governor have officially declared his intention to work for Peter Obi. Don't forget that recently El-Rufai defected from APC to SDP, political party, and El-Rufai was someone that have the northern heart, like.
Today we are pleasant.
Yes, Excellency, I thank you for the opportunity of this audience that I'm meeting this morning. I'm sure the press, I wasn't expecting this. I'm sure you'll be wondering why this meeting and everything. I came here basically to discuss about our dear country, to consult. Being the chair of PDP Governors Forum, being a critical person in Nigerian politics today and what our country is going through, I felt it's necessary for me to come and discuss the future of our dear country with him. So it's just a consultation and discussion meeting that will continue to go on as we talk about the future of this country. All of you are aware where we are today, what is happening in our country and everything. And if we have to discuss that, you have to discuss with issues happening in the north. Like I've told the governor today, that the north is a critical component if we're going to get it right in this country. I'm a firm believer, and I say it and I preach it anywhere that I go. When people say to me, there's so much criminality in Nigeria, especially when people talk about the north, and I say, no, there's poverty in Nigeria. You have to deal with the issue of poverty. Until you solve poverty, you can't talk about criminality. Because if people don't know where the next meal will come from, nobody can hold what they can do. We can see poverty in the north, but there's also a future that is everywhere. We can make more money today. Nigeria can be richer today from agriculture than we make from oil. And I could see vast or cultivated land. That's what I've been telling the governor. Everywhere I go, I've been visiting everywhere in the world. I just came back from a visit to Indonesia, the highest Muslim country in the world. And I went with two Muslims and I asked them a question. Can you see what we're seeing here? Every land is cultivated. There's education. There's everything. So why don't we do the same thing? We need to invest in these critical areas to put people out of poverty so we can reduce criminality. We need to invest in it so our children cannot continue going towards drugs and all this. We need education. We need to care about their health. But as you can see in the political space now, we're not discussing all this in the political space. What we are discussing now in political space are mundane things, whether it's budget padding, whether it's sexual harassment, whether it's... people are hungry. We need to discuss hunger. We need to discuss poverty. We need to discuss education. We need to discuss health. What concerns them should be the priority of the political class. We are not in Nollywood. There's people whose job is to do entertainment. We're not in entertainment business. But entertainment business, those of us in politics have not taken to entertainment. So every morning we come up with one story that does not concern the people. It is time to preoccupy our time with discussion of the people. And that's what I came to talk about. Talk about issues that are going wrong in different states. That's what I came to see His Excellency, the Governor. Like I said, it's an ongoing discussion. It's an ongoing thing about collaboration. You see me say it the way I want us to collaborate. I want us to come together as a body and everything, but I want us to discuss what we are going to do together to build a better place for our children, to build a better Nigeria. That is more critical than anything. That's why we're here. So I thank you, Your Excellency, for this opportunity, and I assure you that will be the continuation of my visit, not for us to act any film, but to make sure we discuss about the future of the people. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Excellency, Mr. Peter Obi, Commander of Order of Niger.
Governor Peter Obi, presidential candidate of the Labour Party, with whom we have a lot of respect and admiration because of his style of politics, because of his statesmanship, his versatile nature, his huge knowledge of the economy, his understanding of the country, and of course, even a clear vision of where politics and politicking should be in terms of bringing good governance, impacting on the people, uniting the country, bringing us together in a vanguard that will be able to bring us out of poverty and ignorance, and also to remove some of these prejudices, some of this perception problem, some of those negatives that we have, encumbrances that we have as a people, so that we can leapfrog into the service level of the economy. Definitely it's a delight to work with him and to listen to him, his deep knowledge, his statistics, and so on and so forth. And we in the PDP, as chairman of my colleagues, the governors, we have always admired him. And we have always shown interest because behind the scene I have been meeting him. This is not the first time we met. In fact, I met him in Abuja and I was going to meet him, but out of his normal humility, he decided to come here. And we discussed so many issues, as he said. We discussed step-by-step challenges, like the challenges in rivers. He may not have anything to do, but he discussed, and I feel highly appreciative of what he is doing as a leader of the opposition, because whether we like it or not, he is the leader of the opposition now in Nigeria because of his position and pedigree. So I want to say at this level not to make some of those doubting Thomases and mischievous minds to preempt what we are doing, that we, as myself as a person, I'm ready to work with Peter Obi and to make sure we come together, we close rank, we bring good governance to the country, we give vibrant opposition with knowledge, with timelines, with vision, in such a manner that we will rescue and recover our country from these mediocres that are parading themselves as leaders. Definitely, time has come when we must step out and we do things with fidelity, with sincerity and focus. And I think our coming together is a message. And the message is going to resonate, I believe, because all our colleagues, the governors, are behind this kind of journey because it's a transcendental one. And I want to say that we are very grateful to Governor Obi for coming here, and we will take it up and take it further in a manner that going forward you will see more of this outing between us and Governor Obi, PDP governors, and PDP as a party. Our collaboration transcends party, religion, geopolitical zones, or personal petty interests. You see, the government in power relish in being undertakers in different parties. We will use knowledge, tact, and strategy to transcend all this, to go beyond their estimation in such a manner that will come with a framework that will give you us latitude to actualize our collective aspiration of providing good governance to Nigerians, irrespective of the bad interferences, permutations, or plans of those people who think that they can scatter democracy through all the means that is in their hands, through the power of coercion, or even interference in the judiciary and so on and so forth. We will transcend all that, and that is the plan. Thank you.
Northerners really love Erufai so much because he's the one he tried to convince Buhari for Tinubu's during that time. They campaigned for Tinubu to extend that Tinubu was almost generally accepted in the North during that time. But you know what? For the support of Bauchi State Governor is really a boost for obedient movement and all obedient followers. And what I'm trying to say in essence is that number one is that this Bauchi State Governor is the first governor to completely declare interest for Peter Obi, to declare that he's ready to support him. And I wish other governors would do that. See, the last election that happened, nobody believed that Peter Obi would even get 1 million votes. Nobody believed that he would get 2 million votes. Nobody believed that he would get 3 million. Nobody even believed that he would get up to 4 million votes. But the last election, the millions of votes Peter Obi gathered really shocked people. If not that some election was allegedly, some states was allegedly rigged, Peter Obi possibly would have been the governor. Not just governor, sorry, but I mean the president of the country, allegedly. Let's continue. But the major thing is this: if we are to be realistic, if we are really to take not to take side, not because of my brother or my sister, if we are to vote people based on competency, based on our ability to deliver, as of today, we wouldn't have been where we are today. We vote and we quickly that election result must be declared. As of today, Bauchi State Governor have come out to state it clearly that he supports Peter Obi for presidency. And we really want more northern states. We really want more northerners, especially northern governors, to come out and boldly declare interest for Peter Obi to become the president. Because, not because of he's an Igbo man, not because he's an IPOB or Biafra, as people will always allege. Because whenever somebody from the southeast come out with a good intention of what to do, people always allege that it's a Biafra, that it's an IPOB. Yes, it is. See, let me tell you this. No presidential candidates from southeast will actualize Biafra or will actualize Biafra. Nobody. No presidential candidate from the southeast will actualize it. So let people stop this tribal war sentiment, ethnicity. In the name of whenever somebody from the southeast come to become president, what people will say is that it's an IPO man, he's a Biafra, he's from Nanikali, he will actualize Biafra. Nothing. It's not possible to do it. So, but the major thing is this: I wish the whole northern governors will place support. Because today, right now, because of the way what is happening right now is happening, even Buhari have spoken against 2027 election. Buhari have finally spoken. But it will be available in our next video. Drop a comment and let us know what you think about the recent collaboration between the Bauchi State Governor, the first governor in Nigeria to support Peter Obi for presidency 2027. Peter Obi have no clear, as of today, we don't have any clear knowledge of the political party he will likely flag, take up to contest for 2027. We don't have any clear knowledge, but there's an indication that it may be SDP. It may be SDP. It may also be another political party. But for now, the major thing is for us to bring back this country from where it is. Because as of today, it's no longer news. It's no longer news of what happens most times in the north, the killings that happen most times in the north, the looting that happens, the insecurity, banditry, kidnapping, all the rest of them. The people can no longer go to farm again. It's no longer news. Even recently, there was thing that went online that in Katsina State, bandits held a joint meeting with the villagers. Had a joint meeting with those villagers just to deliberate on how they can release people who are being held on captive in their village. So it's no longer this. So people have now resort to self-help in order for them to solve insecurity challenges. That is to tell you where we are as today. But those things does not really affect or concern most politicians, because where we bandits see them to actually capture them or attack them? Is it with their convoy? Is it with their all these their their convoy and security that will try to do that. So it's only the poor and the average that is suffering today. Who is suffering the pain and the hardship of the economy that today? Who is suffering it? The president, he made the first biggest mistake to declare that there was no subsidy on the inauguration day. When he was taking the oath of office as the president, he declared subsidy is gone. That was the beginning of Nigeria crisis, economic crisis, because he never consulted people. He never, made any provision. There was no plan at all. People were shocked when he made that pronunciation. And that was the beginning of Nigeria problem. As of today, there seems to be hope. Hope is coming. Drop a comment and let us know what you think about the collaboration of Bauchi State Governor and Peter Obi. And we hope that Kaduna State Governor, Kanu, but another KB, other governors who come together to rally support for Peter Obi for presidency, not because he's from Igbo man, not because people will always allege that he's an IPOB or he's Biafra, whatever, not because he's from Anambra or whatever, but because he's the best candidate for 2027 election. Unless we want to remember where we are. As you are seeing right now, my eyes now red. The economy right now is too terrible and bad. That things have gone too bad. It's even difficult for the rich, difficult for the average. What do you think about the poor? That's the reason why insecurity can never stop, because poverty is fueling security in another part of country. Drop a comment and let us know what you think about it. Don't forget to follow Kasa TV on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you.